Ever wondered if your dog is in pain and how you can tell? It's a question that plagues many, given our furry friends' inability to express their discomfort in words. The key lies in recognizing certain signs, a crucial skill for any pet owner. After all, understanding when your dog is hurting can make a world of difference to their overall health and well-being. In the next few minutes, we'll be unlocking this mystery together. Today, we'll be exploring the signs that your dog may be in pain. Firstly, it's crucial to understand why recognizing pain in dogs can be challenging. You see, dogs are descendants of wolves, and in the wild, showing pain can be a sign of weakness, making an animal more vulnerable to predators. This instinct to hide discomfort has been passed down to our dogs. So it's not that our furry friends are trying to be brave, it's just their instinct telling them to keep their pain under wraps. This means that as dog owners, we're dealing with a bit of nature's camouflage, making it harder to spot when our canine companions are in discomfort. The key to understanding pain in dogs, then, is to be observant. You know your dog better than anyone else. You know their quirks, their habits, their likes and dislikes. So if you notice subtle changes in their behavior or physical condition, it's time to take a closer look. Maybe they're not quite as keen on their walk as they used to be, or perhaps they're not finishing their food. It could be that they're sleeping more than usual, or maybe they're just not as playful. It's these small changes that can be the first indication that your dog might be in discomfort. So, remember, pain doesn't always shout, sometimes it whispers. And it's those whispers that we need to listen to. Now, let's dive into the signs that indicate your dog might be in pain. The first sign to watch out for is a change in your dog's eating habits. Just like us, our canine companions might lose their appetite when they're not feeling well. This could be because pain is making them uncomfortable, or because they're struggling with nausea, a common side effect of many health issues. So if your furry friend is leaving more food in the bowl than usual or showing no interest in meal times, it's worth taking note. Now, it's important to remember that occasional changes in appetite are normal, but if these changes persist or you notice your dog losing weight, it's time to sit up and pay attention. Weight loss can be a sign of many serious health conditions, and it's particularly concerning if it's accompanied by other changes in behavior or physical condition. So if your dog is eating less or losing weight, it's time to pay attention. It might be a sign that they're in pain and need your help. The second sign of a dog in pain is a change in their sleep patterns. You see, dogs like us can experience discomfort that may disrupt their regular sleep routine. A dog in pain might begin to sleep more during the day, seemingly lethargic and less enthusiastic about their usual activities. On the other hand, some dogs might have restless nights, tossing and turning, unable to find a comfortable position to rest. This restlessness can be a sign that they are trying to alleviate some discomfort or pain. Moreover, you might notice your canine companion having difficulty getting comfortable. They might frequently change positions or appear to struggle when trying to lie down. This can be another clue that they're experiencing some sort of pain. In essence, any significant change in your dog's sleep pattern should not be overlooked. So if your dog seems to be sleeping differently, it could be a sign of discomfort. Next, we have behavioral changes, which are a clear indication of discomfort. It's important to understand that our furry friends communicate their pain differently than we do. One of the most telling signs is a shift in their behavior. This could manifest as your dog becoming more aggressive. Maybe they're snapping at you when you try to pet them, or they're growling more than usual. This isn't because they've suddenly developed a mean streak. It's their way of saying, hey, something isn't right here. On the flip side, some dogs might become more anxious. They might pace around, seem restless, or exhibit signs of nervousness. This is their way of dealing with the pain that they can't put into words. Depression is another behavioral change to look out for. If your once lively and playful pup is now lethargic, showing less interest in their favorite activities, or just seems off, they could be in pain. They might not be as eager to go for walks or play fetch, or they might not be as excited about meal times. It's crucial to remember that these behavioral changes don't necessarily mean your dog is in pain. They could be signs of other issues too, but a significant shift in your dog's behavior is usually a clear signal that something's up. Remember, a significant change in behavior is a clear call for concern. Last but not least, physical changes can be a telltale sign of pain in dogs. Now let's delve into what these physical changes might look like. When a dog is in pain, their movement might be affected. You might notice a limp, or perhaps they're having difficulty moving around as smoothly as they once did. They may struggle to get up from a lying position or hesitate before jumping onto the couch where they used to leap without a second thought. This could be due to discomfort in their joints, muscles, or other parts of their body. Stiffness is another physical sign that your dog might be in pain. If your dog's movements seem more rigid than usual, or if they're not as bendy and flexible as before, this could be a sign of pain. Stiffness can occur anywhere in the body, but it's often most noticeable in the legs and spine. It's like when we have a stiff neck or back. It's uncomfortable and restricts our movement. Now, have you ever noticed your dog excessively licking or chewing a particular area of their body? This behavior is a common sign of discomfort. Dogs can't tell us in words when they're hurting, so they use their mouths to try and alleviate the pain. It's similar to how we might rub a sore knee or elbow. If your dog is paying an unusual amount of attention to one area, it's worth keeping a close eye on it. They might be trying to tell you that something's not right. And remember, these physical changes might not always be obvious. Some dogs are very good at hiding their pain, just like some people are. So, it's crucial to know your dog well and be observant of any subtle changes in their physical state or behavior. Physical changes are often the most noticeable signs, so always be vigilant. If you notice any of these signs, it's a good idea to consult with your vet. They can help determine the cause of your dog's discomfort and suggest the best course of treatment. So, you've noticed these signs and you think your dog might be in pain. What's next? First and foremost, don't panic. It's essential to remain calm so you can provide the best care for your dog. Now it's time to consult with a professional. Yes, that's right, a veterinarian. Even if you're only suspecting, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Why, you may ask? Because early detection and treatment can significantly improve your dog's quality of life. Just like humans, dogs also feel pain and they can't communicate it as we do, so it's our responsibility to look out for them. A veterinarian will perform a thorough examination to determine the cause of the pain. This might include a physical examination, blood tests, or even imaging studies like X-rays or ultrasound. Once the vet has identified the problem, they can recommend the best course of treatment. This could be anything from medication to manage the pain, to surgical intervention, to lifestyle changes. And remember, every dog is unique. What works for one may not work for another. So it's essential to follow your vet's advice and monitor your dog's response to treatment. Lastly, remember that you are your dog's best advocate. Your observations and insights are invaluable to your vet in providing the best care possible. Remember, when in doubt, always consult a professional. To wrap things up, understanding your dog's pain is crucial to their health and happiness. It's essential to be in tune with your furry friend's normal behavior and habits so you can spot when things are off. Remember, the 4 key signs that your dog might be in pain are changes in eating habits, altered sleep patterns, behavioral changes, and physical changes. Changes in eating habits could mean your dog is experiencing discomfort. Altered sleep patterns might indicate that your dog is in distress. Behavioral changes often suggest that your dog is dealing with some sort of pain. Physical changes like limping or difficulty moving are clear signs that something is wrong. If you notice these signs, it's important not to ignore them. Seek professional help immediately. Remember, our canine companions rely on us to understand their needs and feelings. Your dog might not be able to tell you they're in pain, but they're counting on you to notice. Stay alert and take action when needed.